Hey, good morning. Sorry, I kind of messed up here. Hey, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Can you guys let me know if there's sound, if you see a chart? I had a couple days off and I was really confused to how to get things turned on. Hello, Jim. Thank you very much and good morning to you. Hello, Roger. Let's click some buttons here. There we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Well, finally, we've got our first full day, full week of the year here. And I'm glad. This, take a day off here and there. I don't know. I don't like it. Okay. Yep. Sounds good. Thank you very much. I absolutely appreciate that. Thanks, everybody. A couple people logging in here. There we go. There's one that I was waiting on. All right. Hey, William R. Sharon, good morning. Sunny, good morning. Roger. Hello, everybody. Hey, David, NSH, good morning, Vernon. Hot stocks, glad you're here. Okay, let's see. Are we ready? Is the market? Yeah, we're a little late, so I apologize. We'll get going. Let me make sure the music is off. Yeah. Okay. All righty. Today is Monday, January 5th, 2026. And I do want to thank everybody for being here at the Hit Run Candlesticks uh, charts and targets pre-market. Market's going to open in a little bit here, and well, let's get going, right? So overall, I think the SPY is bullish. I don't think anybody is arguing that. We're drifting upward. We're not exactly uh, going bonkers here. I still think we get to 700. Hey, when the time comes, I've got myself a 700 SPY hat. It got here yesterday, so I'm can't wait to put it on. And so anyway, I think we're doing pretty good here. Let's take a look at the Qs. Qs are moving up. Qs, we've got this nice little wedge here on the Qs. Let's make sure this is working. Yeah. We start to see that breakout. That would be an indication that the bulls are in charge. And of course, if we break down, that'd be an indication that the bears are in charge. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. Um, I was going to bounce around. I better not. Take a look at the diamonds. We're still leading. So let's make this a pin. I think trend is the way to go and trade price within a trend. So I look at the diamonds here, and this is what I see as a trend. I see price leading the 8 EMA, which is the white line, and the white line or the 8 EMA leading the green dots here. When that happens, we're bullish. I mean, look at that. Price, white line, green dots, right? Price is moving down, yes. But is trend broken? No. Price hopped below the white line, but it came back up. But look what stayed the same. T line stayed above. Price even stayed above the trend indicator. Same here. Is price moving down? Yes. When this happens, this is more of a bullish opportunity, not a bearish opportunity, because trend is still holding. And so it's, look at price, look at the T line, look at trend. Anyway, for 2026, I think this is something to focus on here. I really do, especially for traders that are struggling. I think it's truly something to focus on. Anyway, let's go look at IWM. There we go. IWM, it looks like we're bouncing off the 50 period moving average here. We start moving back up, that would be a good sign. Let me put a line here. See ya. I think overall we need to get above 250, 230, but yeah, I mean, really, I'm very bullish here. I don't think there's anything bearish out there. So I truly believe we're going to head up here. May not be today that we break out, but we're going to do pretty good there. All right, let's take a look at my list here that I try to work with every day, just, pre-market here. Copper is still moving up. Look at XLE. So we take over a country and look at energy. Powie. I would be careful not to chase right here. Let things settle down a little bit, and then there may be some really good buys in here. And this could be just a knee-jerk reaction, and price could end up just drifting all the way back down. I don't know for sure what it's going to do, but I think following the price and the trend is the thing to do, and be careful not to chase. Okay, that's yeah, that's what I'm going to do, not chase. Take a look at XLF. I think it's working out just nice. We've got a nice little hammer here. T lines above the trend indicator. Little price action bullishness here that would set this up for a trade and show that a lot of the financial sector is moving up. RSP, we're just, let's do this. Let's put a line across here like that. Yeah. And then we can put a line, oh, maybe like that. How's that? So down into here is just price just sort of drifting, going nowhere. It's not going bullishly. It's not going bearishly. It's just drifting. We start to break out. That would be a sign that RSP, maybe the broader market, is trying to lift up. Overall, this is a bullish chart. Just take a look at what price is doing, look at what the T line is doing, and look what the trend indicator is doing. It remains bullish. The transports remain bullish. Remain bullish. They are on that edge of failing right here. That is, they are close. Right now I see a bottom in here, so a little bit of bullish in the upside would give it a little more freeboard, and it would act and appear a little bit more bullish here. So overall, right now, I'm going to say IYT, the transports are bullish, but they are on the edge. If they drift to the downside, those dots start going from green to red, then it could come down into that 50 period moving average. But right now, it's still just ever so slightly on the bullish side. Take a look at SMH. All right, this is what we need. I mean, the market needs SMH, and it's getting it. So as long as SMH remains bullish, this market will remain bullish. Take a look at XLK. Nice little wedge here. We can break out. Bulls are going to rock. Take a look at Meta. Meta is still, it's sort of hanging in there, sort of not. It is starting to drift down. Anything below Friday, was it Friday's low, I guess? Friday's low, that could be a problem, and we could look for a little bit of a short in here. On the other hand, if it's able to pull itself up today, if we can take out these highs, Meta goes higher. Google, love Google. I think it's working out just fine. Nice little trend here. We're coming off this bottom. Nice tight sideways consolidation. Price 8. Trend indicator right there. Everything is working. Tesla, nothing bullish about that. In fact, we could be looking at a blue eyes failure here. Nvidia, Nvidia kind of rocking this morning, at least holding itself up, right? Nvidia breaks out above 193 and a quarter, then here we go. Next target for Nvidia, by the way, is 196.53 to the upside. Microsoft not doing very well here. Microsoft needs to move back up. Microsoft below the 200 period moving average, also below that little trend line right there. Not good for Microsoft. IBIT moving up here. I've been talking about this. Get in it. Me, telling myself, get in it. I didn't get in it, and it's popping up. That's okay. The entry area is right in here anyway. We're right at the first target, right? There's the first target where that box is. Second target is here. Third target is up here. So I'll be shopping for an entry. The entry is going to be in this area right there. So I'll be shopping for an entry on that. ETHA, I do currently own this, and it's working all right. It is in its first target, and second target's up here about 26, and then about 28 for that one. USO, a big bullish engulf here pre-market. Mags is not doing great. Too many of the mag charts are down. If a couple of them would start popping up, that would sure make a difference here. Amazon, Amazon kind of bent down here Friday and little inside day today. Actually, Amazon's playing with a blue ice failure here. If it fails that trend line there, we could have a problem. Yeah. There's BITO, BITO, a lot like that IBIT. That's actually in that buy territory right now. FNGU is not helping us, although I wouldn't short it unless it closes below Friday's low. XLY, nothing bullish there. PLTR, this is kind of a problem chart. Yeah, PLTR, it needs to change its trend, as simple as that. I wouldn't try to bottom pick. And then Apple kind of is leaning and drifting to the downside. Nothing great on Apple. So, at this point, we'll just wait till it triggers. I'm looking to buy some Apple, but it's going to have to trigger a buy in there. And it just hasn't done that yet. All righty, that's what I have. Good morning again, everybody. If you guys point some charts out here, we'll sure take a look. And I see over here, hey, thank you everybody for being here. Members of Hit and Run Candlesticks, thank you very, very much. And speaking of members of Hit and Run Candlesticks, I want to remind you that this Thursday, we have our members e-learning. Topic is developing a trade plan, steps to create goals, entries, exits, rules. Trade review process. And Doug will kick this off at noon, followed by John, and then followed by myself. I also want to remind everybody that if you are interested in John's day trading open house, it's going on right now as we speak. And you can register to log in. You can check social media for the link, check your email for the link. You can still register for it. You'll be sent the credentials to log into his room, and it'll be a crash course on day trading all day long today. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some charts here. What are we doing here? Let's get here. Okay. Let's get going. Hey, thanks. Hey, everybody here that's in social media joining us on Restream. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, if you're in YouTube, give us that thumbs up. I absolutely appreciate Facebook. What do? Give you a heart, give a heart or something in there. And if you're on X, do what X does. Really would appreciate it. It helps get our name out there a little bit more on social media. And that is one of our efforts here that we're trying to do. All right. Okay. Hey, Bill, you're looking at some SMCI pinball. Yes. Yes, it is. So we've got a nice little bottom, even a double bottom here, right? And then we're up over the T line. We've got a nice little morning star signal right in here. That's looking fantastic. I already have that flagged as one of the stocks. Oh, speaking of stocks and flag, if for those that haven't looked at Facebook or our Discord account yet, I've posted several stocks with targets, stops, and entries. And you can see those on Facebook, X, I think, and Discord as well, if you're interested. Okay. But yeah, I think SMCI is looking pretty good, Bill, myself. I like that. Nice chart. Double bottom. Maybe it runs up. And you do realize that it's just a relief rally. There's nothing about this that says it's going to go up here to $70. Nothing at all. So we're looking just for a relief rally. A relief back to that 50 period moving average would be what I would be looking at. And that's about 16%. On up to the 200 would put you about 33%. I think it's a really, really nice chart and could be a good investment there. Yeah, for a short-term swing. Nice. Look at NVO. Yeah, NVO is moving up. You bought some Friday. Yeah, weight loss drug. Isn't that what they're doing? They got approval for their weight loss drug. This is a great looking rounded bottom breakout here. Fantastic. And it's doing a great job. Let's flag that. So here's price over the 50 period moving average with the white line and the green line. Our trend is working. We popped up. We've got a nice J hook look. We're looking at a very nice J hook continuation pattern. First target's going to be about that 55 11 or 55.10, then up here around $60 or the 200 period moving average, and then 63.90 here. That's looking really good. Way to go, Rickster. You're already in it. Nice. Hey, Sharon, good morning. Twillo, I don't know if you're looking at it long or short. If you're looking at it short, as long as that dot stays green, it may run right down here to the 50 period moving average. If you're looking for a long, personally, I would need to see the bull step in. So, I mean, and today that could happen. That could certainly happen like that. If we do nothing today, but just sort of hover in this area, watch tomorrow here and see if we move up. So let's say it is bought today. There's nothing wrong with that. Just put your stop, and that's the main thing. Decide where you want a stop. That's going to be the important thing. Maybe a penny below the low is what I would look at. Let's see. CCL cruise lines. Hey, I got to tell you, cruise lines are busy. We were because now everything's on hold, just because we couldn't find anything. But my wife and I are looking to take a cruise, and doggone, they're full. Man, they are packed. So CC Health, nice little J hook continuation pattern in the making. And what that is this right here. Here we rally up and we're pulling back. And the J hook would be when we break out of this top, but you can see it's in the making right here. So I think that's a great looking chart. Let's flag that. I think it's a terrific looking chart. Let's see over here. Okay. We'll look at SCCO. SCCO copper is doing fantastic. That is actually a buy. I wouldn't be afraid of buying that right now. That looks fantastic there. So looks good. And I've already got it flagged. It's one of those that I have flagged. Looking good here. SLV, that's also setting up. Let's get rid of this and let's do this. So we've got this nice little wedge here being made, just like that right there. Nice little wedge in there. So what we need here is, of course, there could be buying in here. If you're betting that it's going to break out here, buying in here would be fine. Whoa, what did I just do? There we go. And then if it breaks down, you know where your stop is. Anything below the T line, I would be stopped out on that. So, but yeah, SLV. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Vernon, how you doing? STX. Ooh, look at that. Let's flag that. That's nice. Look at this overall trend. I mean, this overall trend is absolutely beautiful. And see how I love this right here. I mean, okay, we have to back up here. See this trend? We're up. And then see how we drift to the downside, and now we're back up. I love that scenario. What a great place to get started. And it's really nice because it's near what I would consider a stop. So if it did, drift down, you get stopped out. There's not a lot of damage there. And then the trend is starting to turn up again. So what we'd be looking for is to make some money up. Very nice chart. Thank you. I already flagged it. DTLR. There we go. Whoops. DLTR maybe. There we go. That's another one. See the overall trend here? Let's just follow the green dots for a second. Follow the green dots. And yes, we did come back a little bit. Follow the green dots. See, the trend is still up. So now price helps us with our entry. So right now, I think that's looking pretty good there. Hey, hot stocks, you're looking at some Riot. I don't blame you. Yeah, I'd look at Riot too. Riot's looking good right here. I'm going to move this down. That's target 1 that you're just about at right now. There's target 2. I'm going to actually redo that a little bit. We're so close, the 50 period moving average and that line up there. So target 2 is in this area. So target 1, target 2, target 3. You've got a nice little morning star. I think that's a fabulous looking chart. Remember, this is only a relief rally until it breaks out over the 50 period moving average and shows trend. So I think it's top notch. What else have you got? Hey, you're looking at some APH. There we go. Look at that. Here we're in trend, and I have to admit, it broke trend here. It broke trend. But look what's happening. It's coming back into trend now. I think that's a nice little reversal pattern right here. Back into trend. We're just now breaking out. This is a buy um, relatively early this morning. That looks really good. Thank you. Hey, good morning, Mark. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. CMPS long. Um, of course, anything can be bought anywhere. There's no problem with that. I mean, it can be bought right in here. We're just kind of going sideways. I think ultimately you probably want it to break out. Some traders are going to wait for that breakout. Some traders are buying it right now. That I get that. That makes sense to me. So I think we should put one more line on this. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to go down to this low right here and just follow the trend indicator up, just kind of right on the bottom. As long as it stays in there, we're good to go. If it drops out, then that may start showing some weakness there. Okay, so I'd be a little careful on that. Let's see here. Hey, Kevin, POWI. What do we got here? Oh, oh, thank you. Let's flag that. POWI. Here we pop up, we hit the 50, we pull back just like we're supposed to. We do it again just like we're supposed to. I love that. And then we drop down a little bit. And what this has done is probably brought buyers in, and you can see that. And now we're opening back up over the 50 period moving average, the trend indicator, and the 8 EMA here. I'm liking that chart a lot. Let's do this on this one. This is a nice chart. So let's see if we need to adjust this just a little bit. Maybe let's just see what this looks like. No, not really, not very much. Now we'll right there. Okay. So target wise, this is what I'd look for targets. Um, from the bottom, I mean, we're at the actually, from the bottom, this is target one, but we've already gone past it, so don't count it. There's target one, target two, and then target three. That's going to be a little different. There's target three, but I want to incorporate the dotted deuce as well. So we'll widen it out a little bit right there. And then target four, kind of the same scenario, the 200 period moving average in that line just underneath it there. So that's a great looking chart. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Hey, Rixer, light, Lite, not an R, right? E, there you go. Nice, beautiful trend. Absolutely fantastic. 3/8 trap setting up here. I love it. Low to a high to a higher low, and then the run up. That's starting that J hook continuation pattern. Absolutely beautiful. Let's flag that right there. Thank you very much. Again, 3/8 trap. You're right at the entry point right now. WDC, nice little breakout, beautiful chart. As far as entry points go and a breakout goes, this is the breakout entry point. You're right there at the breakout. You can go to an intraday chart if you need to see a little bit more. Like, here's a 60-minute 3/8 trap right now. Look at a 3-bar chart, still a 3/8 trap. I like the 60-minute. We'll look at a 10-minute, I guess. Some people do that, 15. Nothing overly exciting on that. It's the hourly that I like. So nice little 3/8 trap on that hourly chart. Great looking chart. And COHR. Nice little breakout here, setting up low, high, higher, low. We're trying to get that higher high. We break out here. Beautiful chart. Beautiful. Hey, William, you're looking at some SKYT. Okay. Looks like it's heading up. I mean, I don't know if you're in it or not. I'd be careful buying it, just because it's right at the top and it's up so much. But if you were buying it, the thing is just put that stop on there. Just don't let things like this happen right here. You buy it and then you think, oh, it's going to hold. Ah, it'll hold. Ah, it'll hold. It'll hold. It'll hold. It'll hold. It'll hold. And it might hold right here and it might go forever. But in the meantime, you've probably sold it for a loss. Just be careful not to chase is the only thing. Other than that, I think it's a great looking chart. Timing is important, and timing is about every individual here all by yourself. So you got to trade it the way you would trade it, um, assuming it's working for you. Okay. URA. Let's see here. URA. Yeah, URA is moving up. I'm going to get rid of everything there. Yeah, URA is moving up. Anything over that 50 is going to be a buy here. That is a buy right now. How many stocks do I have flagged? I didn't. Oh, okay. All righty. Yeah, that looks pretty good here. Hey, it's probably time I can get out of here. Again, I want to welcome everybody. I want to remind you, everybody listening this in the future, we are live here every day, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. You can log in through YouTube, Facebook, or X. And there's a couple littler wannabe kind of social media outlets you can log in from as well. Um, but those are the three main ones. Love to have you here. Members, thank you so much for being here. And we'll see everybody on the other side. Okay. Members, see you in about 30 minutes. You guys take care. Thank you.